Hi there, I'm going to help you create a quiz for your groups. So we're going to start with the same group of the dolphins. Right here, it's already clicked and highlighted. So I'm going to choose quiz at the top right next to the assignment. And you can load a previously created quiz. And this is where I was talking about you can save things to the library. Or you can create a quiz. And for these purposes, we're going to create a quiz. So click on Create a Quiz. You have multiple options of what you can do for quizzes. You have multiple choice, true, false, short answer, fill in the blank. But for these purposes, I'm going to choose multiple choice, and you need to hit Add First Question. And my first question, since I am working with algebra in this class, I'm going to start with a title for my quiz, and I might write Algebra Quiz 1, and you might want to put a date on it, but it's up to you how you want to do that. And you can give the point value to each question, which is nice. You can do exactly what you would like there. I'm going to do a very simple problem of y equals x plus 5. What is y when x equals 6? Oops, there's no 6. And I might need to add in what is the value of y when x equals 6. Here I can put my responses, and I'm going to put things that many students will do. And here at the very beginning, they only give you 2 responses. So most responses that you would like, you would have 4 or 3 or 4. I'm going to choose to have 4, an A, B, or A, B, C, and D. And you need to choose which one you want selected as the right answer. So we know that the correct answer would be 11. And at this point, you can either assign the quiz or you can add another question. I'm going to add another question so I can show you how different questions work out. So, for example, true or false, 2 is a prime number. This does not relate to algebra, but it'll at least go along with a math quiz. And then you have to choose whether it's true or false. Probably one of the easiest quizzes you can make. So true would be our correct answer. And once again, you can either assign the quiz or you can add another question. I'll add one more question so you can see the short answer. And here you can create a word problem where you maybe want them to write in the answer versus having answers to choose from. This works really well in language arts and things like that. I'm actually going to remove this question so we only have 2, and I'm going to hit Assign Quiz. Before I hit that, you can actually decide how much time you want to give these students. These were very basic questions. My students shouldn't need more than 5 minutes to complete that quiz. So I'm going to hit Assign Quiz. And once again, it did not assign anything directly yet because you haven't chosen a due date and you haven't chosen which group to actually give it to yet. So, I'm going to choose a due date. Maybe I want it due on the 6th. I want it to automatically add the quiz score to my gradebook. And then I need to choose which group I'm going to give it to. I can give it to the Sharks. I can give it to the Dolphins, like I said I was going to. You can edit the quiz before or after, as long as no students have taken it. And then you hit send just like you did with assignments, and once again it shows up in your screen for your groups. So this is once again what your students will see. You will see this number go up as more students have created your quiz. If you go to latest posts, it will show you now that the pink ones are dolphins, of course. The dolphins have a quiz and an assignment due. The Sharks have a quiz due. And Sesame Street has a poll due, a quiz due, and an assignment due. Other than that, that is how easy it is for quizzes to be submitted. I'll go through on how to check your grades of those quizzes once we hit the grading section.